Okay, now that's the problem. Okay, I already mute for all the attendants. Okay, but there is still some noise coming in. Okay, which we do not know how to handle. So we had to seek for your cooperation. Okay, you had to unmute. Okay, you had to mute from your side. You had to mute your microphone from your side, please. Okay, because you will disturb others when we start our lecture later. Is that all right?
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, doctor. So it is supposed that we are going to have today everything regarding literature review. Am I right? In our researches, yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Today's lecture is on literature review. Okay. Yeah, everything on literature review. Is that fine? Okay. Now I know some of you already. Okay. Okay. Let me repeat again. Okay, because some of you just joined. Okay. Because the class starts at 3 p.m. Most of you know that. Okay, the class starts at 3 p.m. Okay. Now, I'm Dr. Go from CenPRIS, Center for Policy Research and International Studies. Okay. I'm an economics. Okay. I'm an economics. All right. Okay. So today I will be with you to discuss literature review. What is literature review? Okay. Now, perhaps some of you know what is literature review, and some of you might have some research experience. Okay. Then you find, oh, I know what is literature review. I know how to write literature review. Okay. And if you think this class is not so helpful for you, okay, I don't mind if you want to skip the class. Okay, no problem. Okay, as long as you know what's happening here. Okay. Now, for those who like to stay with me, okay. So now the class section is for 3 hours. So okay, our class started at 3 p.m. We are supposed to finish at 6 p.m. Okay. However, okay, if we finish early, okay, if we finish our content early, okay, we may dismiss the class earlier. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, doctor. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, doctor.
It's okay, Prof. Only that we need a break.
Mm-hmm.
Because our time, prayer time.
Prayer time?
Yes, we need a break around 4:30 to go and pray.
Oh, okay. What is your break? What time? When is your prayer time?
From 4:30 to 4:45. So maybe 15 minutes is okay. 4:30 to 4:45.
Okay. Okay.
Go
All
and
right.
pray.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, your prayer time is different from our prayer time. Okay. Now, let me. Okay, I will do that. Okay, 4:30. I will stop at 4:30. If I forgot, okay, and once we keep talking, we forgot about the timing. Please give me a tinkle. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Now,
Thank you.
let me. I need to see the chat. Okay. Okay, I need to see this one. Okay. Come. So let me do it again. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm just passing. I cannot see your chat group. Okay. I cannot see your chat group. I do not know why. Okay. So if you need to ask me question, okay, you can stop me. Okay. But just one person speak at one time. Yeah. Okay. So we are not so fancy. Okay. For my screen, I cannot see your chat. I cannot see the chat. Okay. So I will not able to see your question that you posted here. Okay. So
Doctor, you can hear us.
I can hear. I can hear you well, very, very well.
Good,
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. But try not to speak. Okay. Try not to speak during the lectures. Okay. Unless you unless you really have an urgent question to stop me. Okay. But then just don't disturb the class. Okay. Just go ahead for the class. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so my first announcement, please mute your microphone. Okay. Please mute your microphone. All right. So that you don't disturb others. Okay. Now, okay. Today our learning objective. Okay. So we want to share with you what is literature review. Okay. Why we need a literature review in a thesis. Okay, what are the essential skills and attitude for doing a literature review? How to search related reading material. Okay, so today I will go through with you some of the how to use our USM library sources. Okay, and how to recognize, how to organize a literature review. Okay, this is very important. Now, after you do your reading, okay, then how to write it out. Okay. Now, this is very, very important, okay, because at the end of the day, okay, you need to present, okay, you need to, is your examiner, your internal examiner and your external examiner reading your thesis, okay? So if you do not have a good writing skill, okay, now, then you find you will be less, your examiner will be less impressed with your thesis. Okay, so a literature review, okay, is the most essential, okay, section, okay, when you start a thesis, right, research. Okay, so I'm sure, okay, when you already communicate with your supervisor right now, okay, after this is our 4th week, okay, have you met your supervisor? Have you, okay, you may have not, okay, some of you have not because most of you are in overseas, okay? Due to this COVID, you cannot come here, okay? But you must already communicate with your supervisor, and you must already, and you already identify a topic, right? Okay, a research topic, okay? So now, after you identify a research topic, I'm not sure what your supervisor tell you, okay? But for my student, okay, the first thing I will do is, okay, I will ask them to write a literature, start with the literature review. Okay, so what is literature review? Now, when you write a thesis or research paper, okay, you will have to conduct a literature review. So what is literature review? A literature review is a survey of academic sources on the topic that you have chosen for your thesis. Okay, so it's a survey. Okay, so it's a survey of the top of all the sources, academic sources, of course. Okay, on the topic that on your thesis topic. Okay, so and this survey comprise of, okay, so this survey is not a nonsense writing, okay? Literature review is not a nonsense writing. This literature review must comprise of the current, an overview of current knowledge, okay? That is keywords, overview, okay? Overview of the current knowledge, okay? And in this literature review also, okay, in your reading of the existing literature, okay, you also identify what are the relevant theories, what are the methodologies, and what is the gaps in this existing research. Okay. Yeah, please. Hello, guys. Okay, please mute your microphone. Yeah. Okay. So now, okay. This is the keywords. Okay, you might heard from your supervisors. Okay, after you do some writing on literature review. Okay, your supervisor might tell you, okay, please, okay, tell us what is the gaps. Okay, or when you present, when you go for your proposal presentation later. By week 14 later, okay, you need to present your proposal in your school. Okay, now the panel of your proposal, okay, might ask you, what is the gap you have identified, okay, in your literature? Okay, so what is this? Okay, what is gaps? Okay, what is gap? Yeah, okay, what is gaps? Okay, all right, this is very important. Okay, today you must, okay, after, for those who just join, who are the beginners in the research, okay, today there's one term you must always remember in your mind. Okay, literature gap. Okay, what is literature gap? And is the topic that I'm proposing, is what am I doing now? Okay, we're going to fill in the literature gap, okay, of the existing research. Okay, so what is gap? Okay, now, okay, it is as speaking, okay, gaps means it's the missing pieces in the literature. Okay, it's the missing pieces in the literature. It's the area that has not been explored, okay, or underexplored. Okay, now sometimes, okay, you might not
Actually, we have heard many doctors talking about this gap. Now, should we identify this gap in the introduction or in the chapter which deals with literature review? Because this is a bit confusing for us.
Okay. All right, good question. Okay, now you actually it's good that in the introduction, okay, you started to mention where's the gap. Where is the gap in the existing literature? You briefly mentioned, okay, and then how your topic coming in to fill the gap. All right, okay. Then when you go to the literature review, you explain in detail again, because you explain what are the existing literature, and then where is the gap, and what you're going to do, and how you're going to fill the gap. Got it? Okay. So you need to repeat.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Because that is your contribution. That's your contribution of your thesis. Okay, so you have to perhaps repeat a few times. Okay, and perhaps in the conclusion later. Okay, you still need to mention it again. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's just come back. Okay. Now, how to identify the gap? Perhaps it could be a sample size. Okay, a types or location. Or there is some weaknesses, okay, limitation, the theories, or the methodology, okay, or the data collection or data analysis, okay, or there are some missing some other research variables. Okay, now this is very general. Okay, I'm giving the very general facts. Okay, so for you, because since most of you are come from different areas, okay, some from humanities, some from business, okay, some from economics, okay, and our requirements of gaps will be different. Okay, all right. So for a PhD in economics, if you tell me, okay, I'm doing because I'm doing a topic because this topic because okay, nobody has been examining on this in this country yet, and that's how I coming in. Now I might tell you, okay, for a PhD, this is not sufficient. Okay, all right, okay, especially when the theory you're examining is is a very well established. Okay, there are a lot of research on this topic. Okay, so after you now, so what I can always advise you is, okay, after you identify a gap and you're not sure whether, oh, is this gap sufficient or not, okay, for a PhD thesis, please talk to your supervisor. Okay, please talk to your supervisor. I'm sure, okay, your supervisor is happy to read your literature review chapters. Okay, I'm always I'm always waiting for my student coming in and say, where's your literature review? Where's the chapters? Okay, okay, so talk to your supervisor. Okay, now, if still not too sure, okay, talk to your peers. Okay, talk to others, PhD students, okay, in your area. Okay, this is very important. Okay, because okay, once you identify this is really a gap, and okay, and someone can tell you, okay, yes, okay, yeah, these gaps, okay, this is the area that we have not explored, okay, in the existing literature. Okay. Then it can tell you, okay, your contribution, your contribution to the your thesis contribution to the existing literature will be some. Okay, and you would have much problem later on when you go for Viva. Okay, so now let's see what's the importance of why we need to identify a gap. Now, most important, because we want to avoid reinventing the wheel. Okay, do you understand what is reinventing the wheel? Meaning that, can anyone explain to us what is this means?
Okay, Doctor, can I participate and say something about it? It means as if you are revolving around the same point. So you didn't add. Yes. So you didn't add something new to the science or to the literature review or to the subject that you are talking about. So you have to create something new. You have to build another thing. So you don't have to waste your effort at it.
Right, Ashraf. Okay, correct. Okay, reinventing the view. That means the topic that you want to do. Okay, the thesis of the topic for your thesis is somebody already do that. Okay, doing that. Okay, so the existing literature, there's already a lot on the topic.
May I add something, Professor?
Yes. Okay.
All right, this is Nasir Khan from Pakistan. Reinventing the wheel here means to reproduce the same work that has already been done somewhere else in the globe. Correct. So if you're doing it again with the same style, with the same tools, with the same instruments and methodology, so that is considered as a reproduction of the same thing that has already been done by someone else, somewhere else.
Right. Correct. Okay. Correct. Nasir. Okay. Correct, Nasir. Okay, you are absolutely correct. Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, but you see, because literature is so huge. Okay, so we do not know. Okay, there are many papers. Okay, we're talking about foreign direct investment. Okay, the contribution of foreign direct investment in in somewhere in Malaysia or in your country. Okay, now but the literature on the contribution of foreign direct investment is huge. Okay. So that's why, okay, before you start to research, spend your time on the topic, okay, you need to do the literature review. You need to find, is my idea someone already did about it, or someone already discussed a lot about it. Okay, so that's the meaning of we want to avoid.
Can I ask a question, please?
What people has been doing.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes. Okay. Sheikh Ali. Yeah.
Sheikh Ali, yes. Sheikh Ali. Who decides we are? Yeah. Who decides that we are reinventing the wheel or not? I mean, in scientific way. Who decides?
Who decide? Oh, okay. Now, first of all, you decide. Ali. Okay, Ali. When you do your literature review, you must already, you must already, give yourself some idea. Oh, what I'm doing now actually is already discussed in the literature. Okay, I have, I can find many papers already discussed about this. Okay, why should I want to spend my time on this topic? Okay, of course. Secondly, okay, your supervisor, of course, can tell you, okay, hey, Ali, okay, the topic you proposing now, the topic that you want to do now, it has been discussed in the literature. Do you have some new idea? Okay, your examiner, okay, if you think, okay, no, okay, I think I'm doing something new, okay, and I don't want to change, I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm doing something new, you want to continue, okay, and you will hear the music from the internal and external examiner later, okay, so always from the beginning, listen comments, okay, take the comments from your thesis group, okay, especially from your supervisor, okay, got it, okay, they should know, your supervisor should be the expert in the area that you want to do, okay, got it, Ali?
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, please. Please, Prof, I have a question here, please.
Okay, Abdul Mumin.
Abdul Mumin, yes. My supervisor is there in Malaysia, and my topic has to do with my own locality here. Whether it has been done or not, the place is here. So how does my supervisor know? Because I think in this case, to my understanding, I'm in a better position to search here in my locality whether that work has been done or not. So how does my supervisor decide in this case?
Yeah, okay. Abdul Mumin, all right, okay. Good
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
Okay, good question. Okay, some you are doing a very local topics, okay. But even it's a local topic, we are looking at the literature with the existing published and unpublished sources. Okay, so if your supervisor or your examiner, okay, can find a topic, okay, can find some papers, okay, which is similar to what you are doing in your thesis, okay, then again, okay, your examiner, okay, or your supervisor can tell you, okay, Abdul Mumin, okay, your thesis, your topic may not contribute greatly to the existing literature. Can you, okay, can you think of some, okay, new dimension of your thesis?
Okay.
See,
Okay, thank you.
Okay, nowadays with the Google, with the internet, okay, we can search a lot of material. Abdul Mumin, okay?
Yes.
Do you agree with me? Okay.
Yes,
Even
of course.
we talk about plagiarism, okay? We talk about, a few sentences, a few paragraphs in your thesis. We can identify, okay, of course, okay, the supervisor will not do that, okay? We can just submit to some checker, so software, okay? We can identify, oh, this paragraph is exactly the same from this article. Yeah, okay, from such an article. So we can trace a lot, okay? Okay, now, good question, okay, good question. I like the question, okay, guys, okay. I know some of you might find, oh, okay, why there are so many questions, but some of you ask very good questions, okay. These are all related questions, okay. You started to think, okay, well, in USM, what is the criteria, to check on the, what is gaps, okay, where is my contribution, okay. Well, I can tell you, okay, USM have a lot of ways to check, okay, all right, okay. A PhD from USM is not as very easy, okay. There's a lot of, okay, a lot of barriers you have to get through, okay. First of all, you already have a proposal defense, okay. You try it in a Wake 14, okay. You can tell, if you get a very, if you get a good panel, okay, they ask you tons of questions, okay, and this is only your first defense, okay. Then you have a second round of before you submitting your thesis, okay, usually you are required to present again your thesis, okay, before you submit, okay. Now again, the internal panel will ask you question again, okay? But of course, we don't want to make you difficult. We want to make sure this topic, the whole thesis, 100 over pages, 300 over pages, they are all produced by you, okay? Not from somewhere else, all right? Okay, it's all from your hard work, okay? It's a 3 years up to 7 years of hard work, okay? So we really examine, okay? We understand you have put a lot of effort, okay, and we will really want to reward for those who really put effort in the thesis, okay. So the examination is very, very thorough, okay. Now, next, okay, why literature review is important? Because it gives reader a critical overview of the existing knowledge and how other researchers approach on this topic. Okay, now you see, sometimes, okay, you might propose a topic that your supervisor are not so familiar. Well, your supervisor knows about this topic, but not so familiar because it is not his major research area. Okay, so the supervisor, still can guide you. Okay, with his experience, he still can guide you going through your PhD. Okay, but okay, he may need to learn from you. Okay, and the first thing he learned from you is from your literature review. Okay, because from what you write in your literature, okay, the supervisor can tell, okay, where are the gaps? Okay, what are the things? What are the contribution that you can come in? Okay, and he can give further suggestion. Okay, so if you can write a very, very good literature review, okay, spend your time write a good literature review. Okay, you also helping others to understand your thesis better. Got it? Okay. Then.
Hi,
now,
Dr. Hi, Prof. Hi, Prof.
Hi. Yes.
Please, can I ask a question at this juncture?
Who is speaking now? Ali.
I am Ali.
Ali,
yeah.
Yes.
Please, is it allowed to make citations in the course of compiling the literature review? Is it allowed to make a citation from the other relevant thesis carried out by other researchers? For instance, somebody carry out or form a thesis in the same area that I'm conducting my own work. Please, can I make citations with regard to the work he carried out? Is it allowed?
Well, definitely. Okay, if you take any information from the earlier thesis, okay, you definitely have to cite. You definitely have to cite the thesis.
Right.
Understand? Okay. If you write any you write anything. You take any information from the earlier thesis. Okay. You definitely have to cite it.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay. Now, lastly, okay. Literature review also help you to develop a theoretical framework and methodology for your own research, because you see what other people have been doing, because from the literature review by read other people's, okay, so you already identify what are the theoretical framework used by others. Okay, so you know, okay, what should be the theoretical framework I should use, okay, in my thesis, my own thesis. Okay, so literature review, hence that is the importance of literature review. Okay, so it's not only you provide an overview, okay, a survey of what are the existing literature, okay, but you also provide you a framework on your on your theories and your methodology. Got it? Okay, so that is why this section is important. Okay.
I have a question.
Oh, no.
I want to ask you something.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Shahida.
I'm Tanzila Shohid.
Yes.
PhD student from Educational Studies.
Yes.
Yes, madam. I want to ask you.
Can you speak louder, please? I cannot hear you well.
Can we use theoretical framework and literature review, these two things synonymously? Are these two things similar?
What do you mean? What do you mean you use the theoretical framework and literature review simultaneously?
Are these two terms synonymous?
No. Okay, but But you probably, okay, later I will show you, okay, you probably, the way you organize your literature review, you use the theoretical framework to write out, to show how the theories evolve. Okay, you can do that. Yeah.
Which comes first? Doctor, which comes first? Literature
review first. Literature review first.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay.
Excuse me, Doctor, I have a question, please.
Hello, Prof.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me.
This is Ibrahim. Can we all allow the professor to go ahead and we put down our questions? And
Doctor, excuse me.
This will not allow.
Please, Doctor. Please, yes? Doctor. Let's finish. I want you to conclude your lectures before any other questions. Let the question be at the end of the lecture.
Oh, okay.
Let's finish our lectures.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
I agree.
Conclude, so we can ask
I agree, Doctor. I agree.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. I think some of you already found two disturbance. Okay. Because too many questions coming in, and then some student might find. They find disturbing. Okay. So can we take the Q&A later, especially when we
continue, Doctor, because we're having KLM class as well by 5 o'clock.
Oh, you have another class?
I have another class by 5 o'clock.
Yes. Okay. All right. So can we take the question later? Okay. Can we take the question later in the later session? Okay.
Yes.
From now on,
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So please let me finish my lecture, okay, and then we'll have Q&A questions. Okay?
Absolutely right.
All right, thank you. Okay, now there are 3 stages in producing a literature review. Okay, let me go through briefly. Okay, and yet there are, these are the steps that usually we did. Okay, first step. Okay, you need to search articles, search your papers. We call it literature search. Okay, literature search. Search for relevant papers. Okay. Now this is the one that you need to use our library resources. Okay. So today I will need to show you. Okay, how to use how to search for articles. Okay, using our USM database. Yeah. Okay. So USM library spend a lot of money to subscribe the database, article database. Okay. Very, very expensive. Okay, you heard about Science Direct, you heard about Taylor and Francis. Yeah. Okay, so these are very expensive database. Okay, and our library spend a lot of money on this. Okay, so I want to make sure you fully make use of these resources. Okay, and stage 2. Okay, that is also important. After you get the article of related articles, okay, you need to read with purpose. Okay. Now I highlighted. You see, I bolded. Okay, reading with a purpose. Okay, what is the purpose? Okay, your purpose is you want to find related information so that you can write a good literature review. Okay, so you are not reading a non-fiction book. Okay, reading for fun. No. Okay. So after you do your reading, you must be able to abstract materials. Okay, you must be able to take this information, this theory. Okay, I can use these theories. Okay, in my thesis with some multiplication. Okay, so you're going to write it down. What are the theories using in this paper? Okay, this is what we mean. Reading with a purpose. Okay, so if you just read, okay, and then say, oh, all right, this is another one article I found, okay? And you cannot remember what is this article about, okay? So you are not doing your literature review, okay? You are not spending a good timing, okay, on your literature review, okay? And stage 3, okay? So these are the materials that we need that, the objective, the assumption, the theories, the method, the data, the interpretation, okay, or your comments on the articles. Okay, because this information that you are going to write it out in your literature review later. Okay, that's number last stage. Okay, is write out. Okay, after you read tons of articles. Okay, 50, 100, 200, 300. Okay, the next important thing is how to organize how to organize a good flow, a good literature review. Okay, so you need to do that. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to organize a literature review. Okay, so now this is recap what I'm talking about. Stage 1, okay, is a systematic search, okay, of the sources and resources. Stage 2 and stage 3 is the analysis, critical evaluation, and write out, okay, write out what you have read. Okay, now so we go to stage 1, a literature search. Okay, the paper search. Okay, now some of you might already very good in that. Okay, some of you already very good in searching articles. Hi. Okay. All right. Who is okay? Yes. Please.
你先过来，什么舍不得？我是想说的是，爸爸偶尔出去喝个酒也是可以的。你拿大勺干什么？去吓唬谁啊？
Please, please mute. Please mute. Yes.
Pause. Please mute your mic.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Okay. We're talking about article search. Okay. Now I'm sure some of you are very good. Some of you are very experienced on how to do article search. Okay, but I'm not sure some others. Okay, some of you might have no ideas. Okay, how to do article search. Okay, especially our students from China, because okay, when you talk about Google Scholars, okay, well I understand that a student from China, you don't have access on this. Okay, Google Internet. Yeah. Okay, so don't just rely on Baidu, okay? That's not sufficient, okay? I have to tell my China student, that's not sufficient, okay? Google Scholar is so much useful, okay? So today, I still need to show you guys, okay? Do you mind? For those, okay? For those who already know how to do search article, well, you can close your eyes, you can leave for a while, huh? Okay? I need to show for others. Can I do that? Okay? All right, okay. Now I'm not firing Baidu, okay, but I'm telling you, okay, we need to search English articles, okay? All right, okay. Now if you use Baidu, okay, you read Chinese article, forever you can't, okay. Where is my cursor? Forever you can't learn, you can't write a literature review in English, okay. So now. Sorry. Okay. No, I'm not firing anybody. Okay. I'm okay. Now, let me go to internet. Okay, Google. Okay. So I hope you guys. Okay. I hope students from China. Okay, you can access to this Google Scholar. Okay. Or just Google. Okay. Google Scholar is even better because we can easily search our academic article. Okay. Now, I give you a homework in my book. Okay. Now I say example. Okay. Your topic. You already identify a topic. Okay. Your topic is the impact of aging on income inequality. Okay. The impact of aging on income inequality. Right. So you can type. Okay. The impact of aging on income inequality. Okay, you can type the full title. Okay, or you can just type keywords. No problem. Okay, Google Scholar is very smart. Okay, they can search for you. Okay, just go and just click. Okay.
Sorry, doctor.
Doctor, we can't see. We can't see your screen.
Oh, you can see. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought we were sharing. Okay, we are sharing. Okay, all right. Let me come again. Okay. Share. Okay, share. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, you just go to your internet.
We still cannot see.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay.
It's a bit confused.
Okay. Yeah, it's
okay,
coming
let me
up.
repeat again. Let me start over again. Okay. Let me start over again. You go to internet. Okay. go to your Internet Explorer. Okay, right. Google Scholar. Can you?
Yeah.
Google Scholar. Okay. Just hit enter. Okay. Just select Google Scholar. Okay. So now you see, can you see here? Google Scholar. Big words. Google Scholar.
We are not seeing it, Doctor. No, we are not seeing it, Doctor.
You cannot see this?
Yes, we just saw a white background.
No, we can see it. It's clearly here. We can see it clearly here.
Can see him.
Yeah, so we can see the screen.
It is clear, we can see it more.
All right. Okay. Now who cannot see? Okay, Aliyu? Is it Aliyu? You cannot see? Yeah. For those who cannot see, I can show you after class. Okay.
What I can only see here is your name, and it says that you are starting to share content.
Okay, I think it's your internet problem. Okay, because the rest can see.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
That should be internet problem.
Yeah. Can you check your internet again? If you miss out anything, I'll show you after class. Is it okay, Aliyu?
No, I already, it's clearly, I can see it already.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Now you see. Okay. After you go to Google Scholar. Okay. Yes. After you go to Google Scholar, you need, as I said, you already identify a topic. Okay. So you just type out your topic. Okay. You can type the whole thing. Okay. Or you can just type keywords. Okay. See. My topic is the impact of population aging on income inequality. Okay, so you see, Google Scholar give me a list of articles about impact of population aging and on income equality. Okay, or anything, any keywords on income inequality, demography, okay, aging, okay, determinants of income equality. All right. Okay, so that is the beauty of Google Scholar. You see, does population aging intensify income inequality? Okay, so Google Scholar can match. Okay, what are the articles that related to what I want to search? Okay, now you see, the beauty of using Google Scholar, okay, is you see, look at this, the third article. Empirical analysis on the determinants of income inequality in Korea. Okay, now you see next to you, there is a PDF. When you say PDF, psu.edu, meaning that the full paper for this article is available. You just
excuse me.
Yes. You just
Ma'am, there is some issue with the sound. There's a big echo.
Yes, Ali.
Ma'am, there is a big issue with the sound.
I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear what you try to say. Okay, now, all right, Ali, later you can ask me later. Okay, you see? Now you see this paper is available. The full paper of this article is available. Okay, because when we want to read, okay, we need to read the full paper. We are not reading the abstract only. Okay, right. Now let me show you one more thing. Let me show you. So you see the following. Does population aging intensify income inequality? Evidence from China. You see, the paper is available from Taylor and Francis. Okay. So you just double click again. Double click on this. Okay. Now you see the full paper is available. So you see, article search have been so easy with the availability of internet, Google Scholar. Okay, it has been so useful. You got it? Did you use all this facility to do your research? Okay, or you have not? Okay, good. All right, you think said yes. Okay, you have not. Okay, please start using this. Okay, now let me show you. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Okay, let's look at the first article. Now you see, The first article, the impact of population aging on income inequality in developing countries. Evidence from China. Okay, now you see, hey, there's no full paper available. What are you going to do now? Okay, now what you can do now is, okay, now don't give up. Don't give up. You say, oh my goodness, okay, there's no full paper for this article. What am I going to do? Okay, now then you have to use other sources. Okay, we have a lot of other sources. Okay. What you need to do, again, go to the title, go to the heading, double click again, double click, okay. All right, okay. Now you see this article is from Science Direct. Okay, this article is from Science Direct. Okay, now, okay, this article published in China Economy Review. Okay, now the problem is, okay, from Science Direct, I'll tell you, okay, University Science Malaysia does not subscribe to this content. Okay, unfortunately, okay, USM does not subscribe to this. Does not subscribe to this journal. Okay, so you might not able to access it. Okay, all right. Okay, but don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Okay, we might able to have some others. Okay, now let's look at this. Okay, the effect of land use transition and ruler. Okay, then here you have one icon. It said download PDF. Okay, when you say, when it has the words download PDF, that means, okay, we can access this article. Okay. How to do that? Yeah. Okay. Now let's try this. Download PDF. Okay. Just double click download PDF. I want to show you how, you see, if our USM subscribe to this journal, okay, then we can, okay, we can download the full paper. Okay, as like this. Okay, so you can see, you can get the full paper, okay, of this journal. Okay, land use policy. Okay, the effect of land use transition and blah blah blah. Okay, all right. Okay, now this is because, okay, we can access the USM library. Okay, so later on I'm going to share with you, okay, how to access a USM library, okay, from off campus. Even though you are in China, even though you are in Bangladesh, Pakistan, you still can access our USM library. We call it off-campus access. Okay. Got it? All right. Okay. Do you have any question?
I have a question, Prof.
Yes. Okay. About the internet article search.
About accessing the library in USA. We have explored. I've tried to explore the library, and
Yes.
there are limitations. Can you take us through the process of accessing USM library?
Ibrahim, I cannot hear your question well. Did you mind to repeat again?
I said, can you take us through the process of accessing the USM library?
You try to access USM library, okay?
Yeah, I need you to show us stage by stage of accessing the USM library.
Okay, right, okay, yes.
Since you are off campus. Since you are off campus, I need you to show us stage by stage. Everybody should see.
Yes, okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Ibrahim, got it. Okay, I have later on. I have a video which I can show you. Yeah. Okay. So stay with me. Okay. Until at the end of the session, I will have one video. Okay. Now, our library USM actually has a lot of. They have recorded a lot of videos and available in our YouTube. Okay, YouTube again. Now, China student has some problem to access this YouTube. Okay, but don't worry. Okay, now if you know how to get over of the barriers, okay, you still can access the YouTube. Okay, which I'm going to show you later. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, some of you already give some links about the USM library YouTube. Okay. Today is my. I'm going to show you the the USN YouTube, the library YouTube later. Yeah. Okay. All right. Can I go back to my?
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. You can go ahead. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, doctor, can I ask you a short question? Hello, doctor.
Okay.
Doctor,
Make a voice.
Yes.
Hello, doctor.
Yes. Good afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. Yes.
Yes, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes.
Because most of the students, we come from a non-English speaking country. So
yes,
as we it is easier for us to find articles written in language. So how are we gonna cite these articles? Shall we keep the original version or translate them?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Do you mind to ask me this question after class? Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. Because just now we agreed that we want to keep the Q&A in the later session. Okay. Because some student might find too disturbing when there are too many questions coming in. Okay. Is that all right? We finish the lecture and then we take the question. We take your question later. Good question. Good question. Okay. Good question. Thank you. All right. Okay. So now let me go back to on my PowerPoint slides. Okay.
Please, Doctor, I have a question before we go to.
All right. Okay. Yes. What is your question?
Do you hear me, Doctora?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can
Do you hear me?
Yes.
My question is about the quality of the studies. I don't. I hear many talks.
Yes. Okay. Ashida. Okay. You see your classmate actually request.
Other studies on Google Scholar considers of high quality.
Oh, okay. The article from Google's Scholar, is it a quality article? Is that your question? Yes. Yes. Okay, definitely. They are all academic articles. Okay. And if you want to determine, you want to distinguish, you want to know whether it's a quality articles, okay. Now you can always check whether are they published in a good journal. Okay. Now you know from your field, okay, what are the good journals? Okay. Now I'm from economics, okay, and then I know, okay, these journals, they are all tier 1, tier 2. They are tier 1, tier 2 journals. Okay. You know that, okay? All right, okay. Okay, so you can okay, so you can distinguish, okay, whether this article is a quality journals or a quality papers or not. Okay. Firstly, look at the journals that they publish. Okay. Secondly, of course, okay, from your reading, you can tell, this article is excellent. Okay. So you can give a lot of good comments, okay, in your literature review too. Okay. All right. Okay. But of course, okay, I wouldn't say all the some articles you might find so difficult to understand. Okay. Because all right. Then you can say, well, okay, you can give some comments in your literature review. Of course, not too much personal comments. Yeah. Okay. Now, then, okay. Next, okay. What are those sources that you can look for articles? Is okay. The Science Direct, Scopus, JSTOR. Okay, these are very well-known publishers. Okay. And in our USM library, okay, USM library do carry all these well-known databases. Okay. So I will show you later, okay, how to access this Science Direct in the YouTube later on, okay. Our librarian actually shows, okay, how to access all these Science Direct purpose case talk. Very easy. All you need to know is your email, just using your email address. Okay? Your USN email address. Okay? Yes. Zhang Dong, please mute the microphone, please. Okay. And okay, now because of I'm from economics, okay. Now, econ lit, okay, econ literature, econ lit is a very well-known literature, yeah. Okay. So no, I'm not sure. How about your area? Yeah. Okay. You know, if you're from business, can you tell me what are the well-known database for business?
Doctor.
Yes.
From the participants on the top of the screen, please try to mute all the mics here.
No,
from your screen, please.
Yes, I mean, I already mute all. I already mute all the participants. Okay, but I do not know why. You know, we still can hear when they talk. Okay.
Thank you.
Now, student from China, please. Okay, student from China. Okay. Now, please mute. Mute your microphone.
Bang Yichen, please mute your
Please speak
microphone.
out the person who doesn't mute the microphone.
Right. Okay. Now, most of your classmates are doing that already. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Now, okay. Now, next. Okay. Now, this is what I'm showing you just now. Okay, you identify a topic. Okay. Use the keywords to search article in Google Scholar. Okay. Identify the key articles. Okay. What do you mean key article? Okay. What do you mean key article? Key article is the paper that's always people cite about.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
Bang Yichen, can you hear me?
Mute, please.
Bang Yichen, please mute the microphone.
Doctor, again and again, please. You can mute all. You can mute all.
Bang Yichen,
okay, we have to
mute your microphone.
Can't hear you.
It's my polite request to all of you to kindly mute your microphone so that we could listen, because we're running out of the time. Perhaps we may not be able to listen to anything. Please, all the participants are kindly requested to listen to the lecture first, and then we have to ask questions. Thank you very much, all.
Thank you, Ali. Okay, thank you, Ali. All right. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, so when we say key articles, okay, key articles means, okay, this article, whenever people is doing on this topic, they must cite this paper. Okay, that's what we mean key articles. Okay, so right. So when you read so many articles, okay, you must, from your reading, you must able to know, okay, which are the key article? Which one is the key article in this area? Okay, all right. This is all you learn from your reading, okay. And of course, okay, at the end, okay, you can always check the reference list, okay, to find other relevant articles. Okay, so you just need to find one article, okay, you just need to find one related article, okay, and at the each published paper there is a references, okay. From the references, then we can always go and search other articles. Do you do that? Did you do that? I'm sure you do, right? Okay. No. Okay. Then next. Okay. Okay. Now these are the okay. This is I'm trying to show you how to do the internet search. Okay. Now this is the one. Okay. This is the one. Our library TV YouTube. Okay.
Hey, Professor. Doctor, sorry, we cannot hear because of the background noise.
Yes.
We cannot hear because of the background noise. Maybe you can just remove the students from the call who are unmuted.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Please take me in Professor.
I can do it is unmute. Unmute him. Okay. I logged this participant to a location already, and I do not know why. He's still making noise. Okay. I already unmute him. Okay. Meng Yi Chen. Okay. Now the rest. Okay. You might, please write to this student. Okay. Please don't mute again. Yeah. Please don't unmute again. Right. Okay. No worries. Okay. No, that's the. I find a WebEx is okay. We can't, although there's a command to let allow us to mute all the participants, but the noise still keep coming in, which we do not know why. Right? Okay. This is the one. Okay. Now, since I understand most of you, back in your countries, okay, you don't have chance to access our physical library, but don't worry, okay, with the internet, okay, we can access a lot of resources, okay, even though you are away, okay, we can access online. Now, so these are the information that we are going to show you after the lectures, okay. I'm going to show you, okay, that you have a look, okay, of our USM library. Okay, we have a few libraries in the campus. Okay, and I'm going to show you. We also have the videos to show you. Okay, how to access to all these database off campus. Yeah. Okay. So I give you the link already. Okay. Later I'm going to show you after class. Okay. After the class. Okay. After I finish all this lecture. Okay. Now it's 4 o'clock. Okay. Okay, and I will talk another 10 more minutes, okay, so that I can give you to have a break for those who want to go for prayer, okay, and also I can take some Q&A question, yeah, okay. Okay, now this is the one, okay. Want to know more about USM library? Please access our library TV YouTube. Okay? Now, if you after watching all this YouTube, okay, you're still having problems to access our USM library, okay, please write to me. Please write to me, okay. I can arrange our librarian come to our class, come to our next online class, okay. Either during my section, okay, and they can help you, okay. They can help you during the online section. Okay, and you can ask all the our librarians are very experienced. Okay, they are very experienced librarians. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, now this is the one that I told you. Okay, you no need to find all the papers. Okay, you just need to find a few key articles, key papers. Okay. And in each of the papers, there will be references available at the end of the paper articles. Okay, so please go through all these references. Until today, I did not to search. There's no need for me to search all the articles online. I just need to search a few articles, good articles, key articles. Okay, and I can find the rest of the references from the rest of the article from the references, okay, and I can tell, okay, which one is very good, okay. Some articles are too old. Okay, some articles are too old to search, available in the internet, okay, but the key articles of some of these papers, the key papers already cite them, okay, and hence, okay, I have an idea, okay, or they are. In 1980s, in 1960s, there are already a paper, something on about these theories, okay? So, and where I get this information, I get all this information from the references, from the reference list, okay? Got it? Okay, so fully make use of these references, okay? For each article I read, I will always go through the references, yeah? Okay. Oh, Ming I Ching. My goodness, Ming I Ching. Okay, Ming I Ching. Okay. I already unmute you and then you okay, I already muted.
Please, doctor. Please, doctor.
All right.
Remove him or her. Remove him or her.
I cannot. Okay. I can only make as a log a participant to this location. I already log it and it still didn't work. Make it as a presenter. Shall we make him as a presenter? Shall we make her as a presenter? Okay. All right. Okay. Good idea. Okay. All right. But by then she will not talk. Okay. It's all right. Okay. Next. Okay. Now let's just go to stage 2. Okay. Now let us go to stage 2. Okay. Oh my God.
Some of us lack discipline. We are all mature. If you behave well, please.
Okay.
Everybody should mute his mic, please.
Timothy, thank you. Timothy. Thank you, Timothy. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
okay. We also faced this problem last semester. Okay, I think our PhD, postgraduate students are too active. If I'm conducting an undergraduate student class now, they're all quiet. No sound. Right, okay. You know, if the class starts at 3, they come in at 2:59. Okay, or 3 p.m. sharp. Okay, and they don't make any noise. Why? Okay, because I'm not sure whether they are still in the okay, but they won't ask any question. Okay, now let's just go to stage 2. Okay, now after you collect all these articles, okay, now the next thing is, okay, it's very, very important. This slide is very important. Read them with a purpose. Okay, read all these articles with a purpose. Okay, you're not, as I said, when we are reading academic articles, we are not reading for fun. Okay, we are not reading a non-fiction storybook. We're not reading a storybooks. Okay, we want to abstract information. Okay, so that we can write in our literature review. Okay, so you have to read with a purpose. Okay, and next. Okay, abstract. Okay, abstract. Take up all those important notes and make your own notes. Make your own notes. Why I recommend make your own notes? Okay, now it is because, okay, now especially when you are not doing full-time PhD, okay, you have full-time job, okay, you are doing your PhD thesis part-time, unfortunately. You're supposed to do your PhD full-time, okay, but because of your commitment with the full-time job, okay, you can't. Okay, so perhaps you do your literature review, you're collecting article and writing your literature review in using a longer time. Okay, so and perhaps, okay, today you read this article, tomorrow when you go back to office, you have a lot of work, tons of problems in your office. Okay, people talk. Okay, people make a lot of noise. Okay, so you forgot what you have read yesterday. Okay, so I always tell my student, okay, don't rely on your memory. No need, okay? We have so many IT tools to help us nowadays, okay? So you can write immediately each time after you read, make notes. Okay, you make notes either in your article, either in the printed articles that you printed out, okay, or you write it in Microsoft Word. Okay, in Word. Got it? Okay. And write it down. Write down what you found. Okay. Immediately, each time you read one article, write. One article, write. Okay. So at the end of the day, okay. So after 3 months later, okay, maybe you know your process. You took 3 months to go through all this process. You still can remember what is the first article you read. Okay. And please bear in mind, until the end, when you submitted your PhD thesis, okay, you never know, okay, your examiner might ask you a question. Can you tell me what is this article, okay, and what is the difference of this article with your existing thesis later on, okay? So you have to remember until by the time you defend your PhD thesis a couple of years later, okay? So if you have notes, okay, if you write notes, start from the beginning, okay, it helps a lot, okay? Well, until you complete your PhD thesis, okay? So right, okay. So that's what I emphasize. Okay, a few notes. Okay, you need to okay, you need to watch out when you do a reading. What is the question addressed? Okay, what are the key concepts and how they define? What are the theories, models, and methods? What are the result and conclusion? How does this paper differ with others in the field? Okay. How does the publication contribute to your understanding of the topic? What are the strengths and weaknesses of the research? Okay, these are very detailed questions. Okay, if you want to write it down or all this, that's even better because you can remember each article. Okay, now next I'll give you an example. Okay, this is an example on how to write a note. Okay, using my own example. In fact, okay, you can use this template. You can show this template in your thesis later on as an appendix. You know, after you write down all your literature review in paragraph. Okay, you can show this as a table. Okay, as an appendix or as a table for your literature review, especially when the topic has a huge literature. Okay, all right. Now, very good. Okay, we are more settled now. Okay, everybody is listening. Okay. Now, to outline your literature structure. Okay. Now it's 4:10. Okay. Can I take a break now? Okay, so that because these are quite a long session. How to organize the literature, the structure of your literature review. Can I take a break now? Okay, so that for those who need to go for prayer, you can you want to go ahead now, you can. Okay.
But Doctor, our prayers start around 4:30. Our prayers start around 4:30. 4:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
See, ma'am, in our context, it is on 4:15. So you suggest the timing so that we should come back.
Okay. Okay. So you want to leave at 4:15, and then I suggest a time to come back.
Right.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have 5 minutes. Shall I take Q&A? Shall I take some question now? Before we take a break at 4:15?
Or the break can even come later than 4:15 so that we don't keep you waiting for a long time.
Yeah, correct.
So maybe you can be entertaining questions up to 4:30. Then 15 minutes later, we return after 4:30.
Oh, all right. Okay. Then let me continue. Then let me finish off this. Can I? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, the next thing is, okay, after you do so many of reading, okay, the next challenge you might have is how to organize your literature review. Okay. All right. Okay. This is a question that you need to think. Okay, because if you cannot organize it well, okay, your supervisor cannot follow you. Your examiner cannot understand what you're writing. Okay. Now, once your examiner cannot follow what you're writing, okay, then you are in trouble. Okay. All right. So a strategy how to organize your literature review is important. Yeah. Okay. Now, in general, okay, we have four approaches. Okay. You can either use a chronological, thematic, methodological, or theoretical. Okay. Now, what is chronological? Okay, what is chronological? Yeah. Okay. Chronology. Okay. From the understanding of the English word, it means it's the arrangement of events by time. Chronology. Yeah. Okay. Now, 9 a.m. I wake up. Okay. I brush my teeth. Okay. 10 a.m. I had my breakfast. Okay. 11 a.m. I start to do my reading. Okay. That's chronology. Events by time. Okay. Now, this kind of approach, okay, is very boring. Okay. Very 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. But reader can trace okay, can follow the development of the topic over time. Okay, that's the beauty of this kind of arrangement, this type of approach. Okay, so and when people read the development over time, so you can the reader can see the patterns, the turning point, and the key debates. Of course, okay, you're not just okay, 1930, okay, people start on this theory. 1940, okay, people start to develop this, okay, but you give the patterns, okay, you suggest the turning point and also the debate, okay, how this field evolved, yeah, okay. Now, okay, and also you give your interpretation, yeah, okay, of how and why certain development occurs, okay. Now, for example, okay, this is an example, okay. Now, again, because I'm an economics, okay, okay, I can give some example using my economics article, yeah, okay. Now, I understand some of you are from humanity, business, okay, education, okay. I apologize, okay, I cannot give those literature review using your area as an example, okay. But I just try to show you here. You see, if I'm using chronology, okay, in my literature review, I can write, okay, this 1969, okay, suggests the dependency hypothesis, okay. Then you show next there is a life cycle hypothesis by Lewis, 1983, okay. Then you say Lee et al. 2000, okay, followed by Otto Corolla, okay, 2003. You see, I'm showing the chronology, okay, from 1963, 1983, 2000, 2003. Okay, so that's what we mean the chronology. Okay, so you can only show, okay, so you can show this chronology. You find this literature, okay, need to study, okay, need to see how the development, how this area expand from a very simple hypothesis, okay, it can expand until, okay, at the later year with a very sophisticated theory, okay. So that's worthwhile to show it the chronology, okay, and how in each year, okay, how other people contribute and extend the theory, okay, or the hypothesis. Okay. Now, the second approach is the thematic, okay, thematic themes, okay, it means you organize your literature review into a subsection and address a different aspect of a particular topic, okay. So, for example, okay, you talk about inequality in migrant health outcomes, okay. So your key themes might be, okay, you talk about a healthcare policy, a language barriers, a cultural attitude, legal status, and economic access, and etc. Okay, so that is what we mean the thematic. Okay, you have the subheading, subheading. Okay, one example of this thematic approach is, okay, for example, okay, I have a topic on aging and saving. Okay, so I can do a cross-country study. This is also a thematic. Okay, you see, I start with 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. Okay, that means I'm using a thematic approach. Okay, because in my file, okay, it is more easier, okay, for me to arrange according to a subheading. Okay, and how you do a subheading is up to you. Okay, cross-country studies, okay, single country study, okay. So it's most important is you find it's easier to organize in this way. Right? Okay. Now the third approach is, okay, you organize your literature review using methodology. Using methodology. Okay. So, and you find, because from your reading of the literature, you find this in this area, okay, people have been examining on this topic using different methodology. Okay. All right. So we want to organize your literature, okay, by methodological approach. Okay. For example, okay, what is this topic? Okay, it's examining on aging and examining the aging on saving, domestic investment, and current account. Okay, so you see, we start with, you can start your literature review is most existing study using panel data, general equilibrium model, or survey data to examine the impact of population age structure on saving, domestic investment, and current account. Okay, right? Okay. So you see, once you start with this sentence, okay, so reader or examiner will know, okay, okay, this student is smart, okay, he's trying to use a methodological approach, okay, to introduce the literature, okay. Now, lastly, you also can show a theoretical approach, okay. Theoretical approach is, okay, okay, now, of course, in any of the research, a theory is our foundation. Okay, so you can use a theory. Okay, if the research has various theories. Okay, so you can use these various theory to organize your literature review. Just remember earlier, your one of your classmates asked me a question. Okay, so is theory and literature review are the same? I said no, they are not the same. All right. Okay, but you can use the theory. Okay, to organize your literature review. Okay, if the area that you are doing now is is founded by various of theoretical framework. Okay, now for example, okay, we have a very well known the Phillips curve. Okay, where how they start with a very simple theory in 1960. Okay, then the theory evolved. Okay, by other economics. Okay, so this researcher can show, okay, can show how it started with the most fundamental theory, of course. Okay, and then he expand talking about other theories. Okay, now this is my example. Okay, for those economics. Okay, then of course we have this monetarist view. Okay, so I have this monetarist view, Keynesian views, and fiscal theory. Okay, because this one I want to show. Okay, I want to show. Okay, how this researcher using the theory to organize the literature review. Okay, now I apologize. Okay, if you don't understand this content, don't worry. Okay, because you are not your background is not in economics, okay, but I just illustrate as an example. Okay, in sum, okay, what are the skills needed to do a literature review? Okay, firstly, okay, you must able to search articles. Okay, you must able to search related articles and read. Okay, you must read and analyze the paper. Okay. And thirdly, okay, and you must evaluate the literature. Okay, and think, that means, okay, identify the gap, okay, and think how to organize. Okay, when you identify a gap, then you think, okay, how can I organize the existing literature according to chronology, thematic, methodology, or theories. Okay, now it's 4:21. Okay, now it's 4:21. Okay, let me continue a little bit more because some of you say they have class at 5 p.m. Okay, so I have to I try my best. Okay, I cover up some of the just a few more slides. Okay, before I let you guys to go for prayer. Yeah. Okay. Now, there's when you do a literature review, okay, please take note. Okay, please take note. Yeah, how to. Okay, you must learn how to do a citation. Okay, now because you are from a different, you're from your country might have a different practice in a citation, or okay, in English when you are writing an English thesis, okay, we have a way to do our citation, okay, which can be different from your Chinese, okay, or your mother, or your using your mother language to write your thesis, okay, so. All right. So, okay, there will be a few reference style how to do a citation. Okay, we have APA or Harvard style. Okay, now you can talk to your supervisor. Okay, talk to your supervisor how to write, how to do a citation. Okay, and of course, okay, if you want to ask your supervisor, okay, make sure show him your writing on literature review. Okay, if you don't have a writing, your supervisor can't tell you how to do a citation, right? Okay, so start to write now. Always start writing. Okay, just every day 1 page, 2 page, 5 pages. Okay, and after you write, okay, correct yourself. Okay, okay, and after you're happy with the draft, send to your supervisor. Okay, and get your supervisor to comment. Okay, maybe from there your supervisor will coach you. Okay, how to do a citation, because in literature review, okay, we need to do a lot of citation. So you must know how to cite, how to do a correct citation at this point of time. Okay. Now, the other challenges in writing a good literature review, yeah, okay, is language. Okay. Now, this is very, very important. Okay. Now, most of the students, they think, okay, well, I can write my thesis in my language, okay, in my mother language, okay, and later I translate it, in English. Okay. Well, guys, okay. Now, your idea is too ideal. Okay, it's not working. Okay, especially when your English is not okay. Especially when your English is on average, or okay, or you don't have a good English. Okay, you can't do translation easily. Okay, no, it's not going to work. Okay, all right. Okay, so for I always advise my students, okay, read English article, write in English, right from the beginning. Okay, throw out your thought. I'm going to write in Chinese. Okay, I'm going to translate. Okay, okay, not working. Okay, read English article. Okay, so that's why I say never refer to Chinese article, never refer to Baidu. Okay, we have a lot of database which give you wider resources. Okay, all right. Okay, then next, okay, your writing skill. Okay, the English. Okay, so use. Okay, I also encourage my students use some grammar checker. Okay, nowadays with this software are so advanced. Okay, we have some of the software which help us to check our English. Okay, now even though you are writing a draft, okay, you still use all this checker to check your English, because especially when English is not our mother language. Okay, sometimes we do not know when I should put the article, when I should use the, when I should use okay, or past tense, present tense. Okay, tenses. Okay, my mother language is also not in English. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So okay, so I find all this grammar checker is very, very useful. Okay, and I get all my PhD students to subscribe to all this grammar checker. Okay, very, very useful. Okay, just spend a little bit of money. Okay, it will be very helpful for your thesis writing. Okay, now if you cannot concentrate on the details of the text, okay, then sometimes, okay, I understand. Okay, it is very difficult to read an academic article. Okay, some people writing are so dry, right? Okay, so if you cannot understand, okay, please spare more. Please spare your time, okay, to read. Okay, or okay, if this is your key article in your field, talk to your supervisor. Okay, talk to your supervisor. Say, I cannot understand this. Okay, do I need to understand this? Can I skip this? Okay, why not? Okay, if your supervisor is very friendly approach, okay, then please talk to them. Okay, or have a good peer. Okay, and lastly, okay, if fail to find relevant papers, okay, oh my God, okay, then okay, we have to brush up. Okay, how to do a good article search. Yeah, okay. Sorting out your information. Okay, so literature review, although people say, well, it's very easy to do a literature review, actually they are You need skills, okay? There are a lot of skills required to, to do all this literature review. And this is very important. If you can master all these skills, okay, you can write a good literature review, okay, you are halfly success, okay, for the rest of the section. Okay. But if you cannot do a literature review, you will find other sessions will be even harder. So you go to a theoretical framework, you go to data collection, data analysis, you'll find even harder. Okay, now it's 4:28. Okay, I know 2 more minutes to go. Okay, some of you had to go for prayer. Okay, now can I take some question? Any question?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes,
Assalamu
sir.
alaikum.
There is a question.
Yes.
There is a question.
Please, can I go on?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay.
Astro.
Okay. Ashoka Bello. Yes, Doctor. My question is, can you be able to cite articles that are not published, that you cannot find on Google when you Google it?
Okay, I repeat your question. You asked, can you cite any paper which is not published?
Yes, that's my question.
Yes, you can. Okay, you definitely can. Especially even it's an unpublished paper, but it's related to your study. Please cite. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Next question.
Doctor, I have a question.
Hi, sir. I have a
This is Rahmat. I have a question, please.
Okay, Ali. Ali.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please differentiate between the theoretical and conceptual framework? There is a bit confusion. What basically is theoretical framework and what is conceptual framework?
Okay. What is the difference between conceptual framework and what?
Theoretical framework.
Oh, theoretical framework and conceptual framework. All right. Okay. Now, this is your week 6 lecture. Okay. In week 6, okay. Now, next week you will discuss research question, research hypothesis. I cannot remember. Okay, but the week 6 will be conceptual framework and theoretical framework. Okay. Now, so this is the question you can ask the lecturer at week 6. Okay, but okay, a simple explanation. Okay, theoretical framework. Okay, is you build up. Okay, your topic has your research topic has a theory, has the existing theory. Okay, you build out your topic. Your thesis can use this theory. Okay, to build up your research question. So this is theoretical framework. Okay, but there are some research thesis that you can't. There's no theory to build up. Okay, for example, you are examining the impact of COVID-19. Okay, the impact of COVID-19 on the consumer behavior. Okay, consumer behavior. Okay, but maybe there's no theory in this literature. Okay, so you can use a concept. Okay, you can use a conceptual framework. Okay, you build up your a graph. Okay, and you show why you include all these variables. Okay, and how these variables interact among each other. Okay, so we could call it a conceptual framework. Okay.
Should I repeat? Should I add something so that I should imagine that I have really understood? For me, basically, theoretical framework, as you say, that the understanding that we have from the literature review, like various theories we have studied. So a kind of theoretical framework we generally form by studying various relevant literature. But on the basis of those theories, relevant literature, we form the conceptual framework for our own study. Am I right?
So you mean you build up a conceptual framework out of the theories?
Yeah, exactly. We form our conceptual framework for our research based on our relevant theories and our relevant literature.
No. No, okay. I won't say you built up okay, we have some existing theory and you extend the theory. Okay. So when you extend the theory, that is you are using a theoretical framework. Okay. So it is not when you extend the theory, you are using a conceptual framework out of the existing theory. I don't think so. Okay. You should say I expand this theory, okay, based on my your earlier argument, okay. So you are still using a theoretical approach because you improve the existing theory. So you are still using a theoretical approach, guys. Ali?
Right, absolutely right. Thank
Okay.
you.
So remember, Ali, conceptual framework when there's no support by theory, that's conceptual framework. Okay. A theoretical framework that is using a theory. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ibrahim,
Professor,
last question. For those who are going for prayer, you can leave now. Yeah. For those who are going for prayer, please, you can leave now. Go for your prayer.
I want to comment on Ali's question.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes,
How
Ali.
to
Ibrahim.
accurately and quickly find
Can the other
the
person
key
mute the
articles
mic? I'm
in
speaking.
Google Scholar or Scopus?
Hello,
And
Professor.
the second question is how to down the close articles in Cooper or Google Scholar.
Okay, Ibrahim, can you make your question shorter and because I cannot hear you very well. Can you shorten your question? Please ask the
I want to make a comment on
what's the key question?
Oh, okay, Professor. The first question is
Speak louder, please, Ibrahim. Okay.
Okay, it's
Doctor, this person is talking. Who's he?
Okay, Ibrahim.
I ask you a question now.
Okay, sorry. Ibrahim is asking a question. Let Ibrahim finish the question, please.
Okay. My question is how to accurately and quickly to find the key articles in Google Scholar or
Let me allow the
Scopus.
person to make his comments. I will ask my question later. Can I go ahead?
Okay. All right. Ibrahim is asking, okay, how to use the keywords in Google Scholar.
No, it's not me. It's another person that says that.
Oh, no, Professor. My question is how to accurately and quickly find the key articles in Google Scholar. Yes.
Okay. Now I get your question now. Ibrahim, you're asking how to identify a key articles in...
It's not Ibrahim, it's someone else.
Who is talking now?
That is asking that. It's not Ibrahim.
Okay, someone is talking. Can you please mute? Please
ask that question, not me. I have not asked my question.
Who is talking now? Okay, Ibrahim. Okay, how to identify a key article using Google Scholar? Okay, now Ibrahim, you see, you can identify that by the number of citation. Okay, Ibrahim, are you with me?
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Yes,
and the second question is how to down the close articles in Google Scholar and the Scopus for free.
For free, okay. Yes. Just now, you see, firstly, okay, Scopus, okay, if you want to access Scopus articles in Scopus, okay, our library, USM library has Scopus, subscribe to Scopus database, and they are free.
Okay. Through the library, through our school library, I still can't down the close articles for free.
Okay, you say which library? You say school library. Which school?
USI, our school.
USM.
Yes,
okay.
Our school.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you cannot find a free article. You cannot find a full article for free at the moment.
That's some article is free, and another another article need I to pay?
Oh, okay. Now, when you access the USM database, okay, it require you to pay. It means that USM library do not access to this database. Do not access to this journal. Okay.
Yes.
Because for example, we do subscribe Science Direct. Okay, but then we do not subscribe all the journal because they are too expensive. Yeah. Okay. So library has to subscribe the most popular journals. Okay. So if you access, if you go into that article and then you are required to pay, that means we do not USM do not subscribe this journal. Okay. Now Ibrahim. Okay. Now I have some I have a sorry.
I just want to ask my question now.
Thank you, Professor.
Ibrahim can I have a technique to show. Okay, I have we have several ways to search articles. Yeah. Okay. One of the ways is
Doctor, 1 minute.
we
Doctor, 1 minute.
we do have this SCI hub. Okay, SCI hub. Okay, let me write it down. Yeah. Okay, but I cannot show
Doctor,
you.
1
I
minute.
cannot show you here. Why? Because it is not, because this is illegal. This is illegal. Okay, I can just type you the name only. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Professor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Did you use this SCI hub?
Doctor.
Ibrahim, no. Let me
I'm
talk
not
to
the
Ibrahim
one that
first.
asked that question.
Okay.
I am not the
Ibrahim,
one that
type
asked
this
that
SCI hub.
question.
Okay. And then
I just want to ask
and
my
then you
own
just key in
question
the
now.
DOI address, okay, and then you can search article. Ibrahim, write to me after the class, okay. I can show you how to do this SCI hub, okay, but I cannot show public here because this is a record lecture, okay, and actually it is illegal for us to share with you this one. Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Okay, get my email address, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Other question?
Hi, Doctor. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. Who is Emma?
My name is Iman.
Iman. Okay, Iman.
How are you? Are you fine?
I'm good. Iman, how are you?
I'm fine. I want to ask about what the difference between the sources and the reference.
You want to ask what?
Ask what the difference between the sources and the reference.
Sorry, I cannot get your last two keywords.
Sources and references.
So let me repeat her question. Basically, she asks about that what is the difference between references and sources? That's the big question. Sources, right?
Oh, okay. References and sources.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, references, okay. References is a bibliography. Okay, at the end of the article, okay, you will write, one last section on your bibliography or your references. Okay, because whatever you cite in the paper, okay, yeah, you say, you wrote this sentence and then you say, go et al. 2020. Okay, then in your references it must appear go et al. 2020. What is the details of this go et al? Reader need to find out, okay, the details. Okay, that means references. References means bibliography. Okay, sources means, okay, no, we have database like Science Direct. These are the sources. Okay, Taylor and Francis. These are the sources. Okay, where sources is bigger, they have wider pool. Okay, so and they have a lot of in this Science Direct, they will have education, they have economics, there are a lot of things inside a database, inside the sources. Okay, all right. So references is more confined. References is more confined. So especially, so that's why I say, okay, It's not for me. If for me to write a literature review, there's no need for me to search all the article in internet. No need. Okay, I just need to find a few key articles. Okay, and I search the rest of the article I get from their references. Okay, especially if I can get the latest article, so I get the latest references. You understand what I mean?
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Okay.
Hello,
Thank
doctor.
you, Imon. Thank you.
Hello, doctor.
Yes. Okay.
Talabi.
Talabi. Yeah. Talabi, how are you?
Yes. Fine. I want to ask a question on the theoretical framework. I understand better on conceptual framework, which link the DV and the IV together, and other process for DV and IV. But in terms of theoretical framework, how will that be? Is it only when we are talking about theoretical framework, is it only to put down those work that have been done there, or we need to have a little diagram to show the link between those theories? For example, in when you have in a particular topic that we are researching on, and you want to use two theories there, do you need to link these two theories together? That is one. That is one. Two, are you going to put this theory together with conceptual framework to show the linkage of those theories with the DV and IV?
Okay. I don't know what are your theoretical framework. You mentioned IV. I don't know what is that. Okay, but
okay, IV is independent variable. Variable, and DV is dependent variable.
I see.
I only use the acronym.
Independent variable. Okay. I got you now. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you see, Talabi. Okay, when you're using a two theoretical framework. Okay, and then there's no problem if you want to use a diagram to show what is the relationship between these two theories. Okay, I don't think your supervisors will say, "Oh no, you cannot use diagram." No, okay, because if your diagram is trying to illustrate or enhance the reader understanding of these two theories, I don't think anyone will stop you to do that. Okay, unless your diagram shows something wild, show some other things. Okay, hello.
Yes, I understand.
Okay, all right. Okay, how can we come back to here? Okay, thank you. Okay. So there's no problem. Okay, there's no problem for you to show the some diagram to link between these two theories. Okay, it doesn't mean that when I'm using a theoretical framework I cannot use diagram. No, you can. Okay, provided your diagram is helping you to understand. Okay, helping the reader to understand the theory you're using. You can do that, no problem. Okay, Talabi?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Well, someone put me back into this screen. Okay, thank you. All right, I forgot what to do now. Okay.
Sorry,
Hi,
Doctor.
Dr.
Yes. Who is talking now?
I'm Chiu from School of Management. I'm doing my PhD, so I just want to check with you, is there a link to the format that is used by USM and the citation format? Is there a specific format?
No, there's no specific format, okay. But your school perhaps will, or your supervisor can tell you, okay, what are the common format that your school use, okay?
I see.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
so
you can.
I need to ask the supervisor then.
Yeah, ask the supervisor, okay? Just, especially when you write your literature review, okay? You started to have citation coming in. So your supervisor, then once you have citation, you must put references, right? So that your supervisor understand, citation Chiu et al, refer to which article, right? Okay.
Yes.
So how to cite Chiu et al? or chill with your co-author. Okay, so at this stage, ask your supervisor. Okay, so I spell chill and go. Okay, 2021. Okay, or when they have more 3 authors, I keep telling my students. Okay, one author chill 2021, 2 authors chill and go 2021, 3 authors chill and all 2021. Okay, right? But I'm not sure about the school management, but perhaps just ask. This is a very quick question. Your supervisor will happy to answer you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chiu.
Good evening, Doctor. May I ask a question?
Yes.
I have a question. I have a question.
Who is speaking now?
Ali is Shawe is speaking. Shawe.
Huh?
Shawe is speaking. I want to ask a question, please.
Oh, Shawe.
Yes. My question goes in this way. Based on what you have explained pertaining the different method of literature review, you discuss about the 4 way: chronological way, literature methodological, thematic, and last one. Is it accepted to combine all in reporting the literature review, or you are accepted to take only one in reporting your literature review?
You want to combine? Okay, well, there's no problem. Okay, perhaps you can use terminology, thematic approach. Okay, and plus theoretical approach. You can.
Okay, either 2 or 3. You can combine some.
But of course, you can't use all the 4 approach in
exactly.
literature review, right? Okay,
exactly.
That will be
but
very
maybe 2. You can combine 2, something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Doctor, I have a question.
Who is Ibrahim?
I have a question.
Ibrahim.
Yes, I'm trying to mark the attendance, and he's asking for password.
Okay, sorry, Ibrahim. Can you speak a bit louder? I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying to mark the attendance. He's asking me to put password.
Oh, attendance. Okay. The password. Okay, POL 500.
Okay.
POL 500. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. That's all. Okay. Don't worry about the attendance. Okay. Don't worry about the attendance. We will not penalize you. Okay. If you don't take your attendance, we will not penalize you. Okay. Your pass or fail is your assignment is more important. Your assignment, your proposal presentation. Okay. Now, any other question? Okay. All right.
Hello, Doctor.
Yes. Okay.
This is Chan.
Chan. Yes, Chan.
Yeah, I have a question. Should the literature review come as an individual chapter or just part of introduction part?
You are referring to your proposal or you are referring to your thesis?
Maybe thesis.
Your thesis. Oh, okay. If this is in the thesis, literature review should come as a chapter. Okay. If you are doing a UK style, that means you have in chapter 1 for introduction, chapter 2 for literature review, chapter 3 for methodology, chapter 4 for data collection and data analysis.
So it is compulsory, right? To write a literature review as an individual chapter, right?
Yes, because you want to show the reader how's your contribution, how's your thesis contribute to the existing literature.
And
you want to show the gap.
Okay, you just mentioned that the methodology should also come as an individual chapter, right?
Yes, okay. If you are doing a UK style, okay, then you will have a chapter on methodology, okay. But if you are doing a guys, okay, because in USM we also allow a 3 core chapter style. 3 core chapter meaning 3 essay, 3 main essays, 3 major essay in a thesis, okay. So, okay, then your chapter 1 will be an introduction, chapter 2 will be your first core paper, chapter 3 will be your second core paper, chapter 4 will be your third core paper, and chapter 5 will be your conclusion. Okay, we call it in Malaysia, in US, we call this is a US style. Okay, US style thesis. Okay, this is also acceptable in Malaysia. Okay, so talk to your supervisor. How you going to build your thesis? Okay, your thesis will be having 1 chapter on methodology, 1 chapter on literature review. Talk to your supervisor. Please, very simple, straightforward question. You should ask right now also.
Okay, I see. So you mean it is suggestible. It is possible that I could put the methodology and literature review as an individual chapter. And also I can, but I do not want to put literature review and methodology as individual chapter. Actually, I want to put the literature review as a part of introduction chapter, and also I want to put my theoretical framework as an individual chapter, and the methodology is also a part for introduction chapter. Is that okay?
No, this will not be sufficient because in your introduction, the literature review should be very detailed, okay? Because you want to review the existing article. You want to say this article is examining about what, that article is examining about what. Okay, this one need time. You need to elaborate by details. Okay, if you put that in your introduction will be too messy.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, your introduction should just focus on your motivation of study, why you want to study this topic, okay, the research objective, your significance of study, the literature gap, okay, and how the thesis organized. Okay, this should be in your introduction. Introduction should be not too long also. It's not 20 pages, 30 pages, okay? All right.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, because reader will get confused. Yeah.
Then what about the theories I want to put forward? There are a lot of theories in the theoretical framework in my thesis.
Yeah.
So where can I put the theories in theoretical framework?
Yeah, so you should have a separate chapter. One chapter on theoretical framework.
So can I put theoretical framework as an individual chapter?
Yes, because you said there are a lot of theories in your thesis, okay, which is good, okay? So you want to explain, okay, what are the existing theories about, okay? And then you want to put it as an individual chapter, you can. Definitely
So
you can, okay. But of course,
in this case, I have 3 chapters. Methodology, literature review, theoretical framework.
Yeah, yes. In fact, you have more than that. One chapter on introduction, one chapter on literature review, one chapter on methodology, and one chapter on data collection and data analysis, and then one chapter on conclusion. There will be 5 to 6 chapters minimum.
So it is possible, right? Okay.
Yeah, definitely. This is a standard template, standard.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you for your time. Yeah, thank you. Okay, talk to your supervisor too. Okay. Your supervisor might know what to do with the chapters.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, Doctor. Can I have a question for you?
Yes. Okay. Pan.
Yes, sure.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. My question is, when we browse the articles in Google Scholar or other engines, can we use a kind of software to keep the track of those articles?
Can you use what?
A kind of a software to keep the track of those articles automatically. I mean, I can't put them one by one by hand. So is there any instruments which can help us to keep the track of all the articles?
Oh, okay. Yes. You can. Okay, there is a software. I cannot remember right now.
Is it Medley?
Okay. Oh, what do you call it? Zotero. EndNote. Yes, EndNote. EndNotes. Yeah, who is writing? Zhang Yan. Yeah, EndNotes.
EndNote. Okay.
Doctor.
Correct. Okay.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Can she use Medley?
Yes, you can. There are so many software nowadays. Okay. Yeah, Mendeley. Yeah. Okay. EndNotes. Okay. You
excuse me, Doctor. Can you spell the name of EndNote? I can just take down. Could you spell the word EndNote?
EndNote. EndNote. Okay, EndNote is a more old, the old style. Okay, when I did a PhD, I used EndNotes too. Okay, but nowadays they also latest software like Mendeley. Okay, just now that somebody mentioned about Mendeley. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and workshop.
So
okay,
sorry.
our library. Okay, our library has all these workshop. US library has all these workshop on
workshop for the use
and notes and all this. So please watch out. Okay, please access your USN email. Okay, because in your USN, each time when library has any workshop, okay, they will announce in their email.
Okay.
So this
not your personal email, not Gmail, not Yahoo Mail. Okay, no. All right. Okay, it's USN email.
So which means if I access to the library, I can got the workshop timetable.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's one. Or that's secondly. Okay, you can go to our library. TV, YouTube. Okay. Sorry, not YouTube. Okay. Wait. Okay. YouTube. Okay. All right. Okay. USN library TV YouTube. Okay. Go and assess. Is there any archive? Maybe they already conducted all these EndNotes workshop and they keep it as a YouTube. Okay. Huh? All right. Yeah. Okay. See you at any. Okay. Or sometimes they organize live workshop. So and you can join. Okay. That one you have to watch out. You have to. Yeah. As I said, you can look at their schedule whether they have one. Okay. If not, okay. Write to them also. Our librarians are very, very friendly.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Prof.
Yes.
Hi, Prof.
Yes.
Please, do we still have time to round up the lecture, or we have rounded up because I'm having LKM 100 class right now.
You can go now. Go now because my lecture is
all right.
After you finish your lecture, the other lecture, you can always watch the recorded video, or you can look at my slides. Okay, I don't have much slides now. I actually want to share with you is the USM TV YouTube. Okay, so
Thank
please
you,
go
Prof.
for the next class.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Yeah. Someone said Mendeley.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. Bye. Okay. Someone said Mendeley is the best. Okay. I do not know. Okay. Because after my PhD, I don't use EndNotes anymore. All right.
Doctor, this is Liu here.
Hi, Liu.
Yeah, I'm just get a bit confused between the that you highlighted between the thesis and the journal publications. So to be graduate as a PhD student, we have to publish thesis as well as the journals paper?
No, you publish, okay, for PhD, okay. Now this is our latest requirement, okay. For PhD, you have to publish 2 papers, okay. Now the 2 papers are, you generated the 2 papers from the thesis. We don't publish thesis, because thesis is very long, 100 over pages, 200, 300 over pages, okay. So if you want to publish your thesis, that will be a book, okay. And book publication takes some time, okay. But if you can abstract out, those are the interesting finding from your thesis, okay. And then you can, and rewrite them in the journal articles. Then you submit the journal article. Submit that summary, that short paper, 30 over pages, okay, 20 over pages, okay, and submit to a thesis journal for publication.
Do I need to submit the thesis to the school as well?
Oh, definitely.
Right.
PhD, you submit a thesis, okay. Examiner is examining your thesis.
I see. It's not on the journal.
No, okay. But during your thesis defense, if you already publish some of your thesis now, then you can mention to the you can mention in your thesis or in your acknowledgement saying that this part has been published. So the examiner aware. Oh, okay. No, not bad. Okay, because they're aware that because when you want to publish in a journal, these are especially the peer-reviewed journal. So that means that some of you, some professor already examining the content and then they allowed it to be published, right? Okay, so examiner will be come back again. Who is that? Okay, now I cannot trace him. Okay, all right. Any more question?
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, Liu. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Hidayah. Hidayah, you have a question? Hidayah? No, Hidayah? No? Okay. Now, any more question?
Okay, doctor. My name is Thong Lu.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, Thong Lu. Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I want to ask, do you got any effective ways to read the literature? I mean, how to make some effective notes? If I just go through one literature, one paper, one journal, or one article, how got the effective information? Do you got any effective way to make some notes?
Effective ways to make notes. Okay. Yeah. I recently, I think my student from China, they also asked, they share with me a link. He asked me, should I use this software to make to do literature review? I said, oh, okay, I never heard of it. Okay, I never know, there's a software can help us to do a literature review. I said, but then I do go and Google and see what is this software about. And I said, I don't know. I really don't think there is a software can help you to write literature review. You see, literature review, I believe, is still you require you to do the work. Okay, to search article. Okay, to search article is not so complicated nowadays. Okay, with all these available in database. Okay, the reading is still come from you. Okay, because I don't think the literature review you should use there is some shortcut. Okay, there's some faster way to do it. Okay, no, because literature review, as I say, okay, at the end of the day, okay, examiner can ask you, what is this article about? Okay, and what is the difference of your thesis with this article? Okay, so you really got to know all the articles you cite in your thesis. You have to know in details. Okay, so this part is you can't ask a software to help you to do that. Okay, you have to do by yourself. And this part, okay, and there's no waste of time. Okay, you say, well, why I have to spend so much time? This literature review is nonsense. Okay, this is very, it's tedious. Okay, but this tediousness is built up your foundation. It's like building a house. Okay, literature review is the foundation. Okay, so you can't skip that. Okay, I want my student. Okay, I want my student to do, in a very traditional way. Like search article, read, make notes. Okay, organize, think how to organize. Okay, these are the steps that we cannot skip.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Tom.
So I just follow the structure and make some keywords from each part, and to maybe write it down or make some notes on.
Right. You see, in my PowerPoint just now, in my PowerPoint just now, I show a table.
A table, yes.
Yeah. Do it in a table. Do it in a table, okay? And also the table, you can present that table in your literature review chapter. Yeah, at the end of the literature review, okay? Because table is always very easy to glance through.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you so much.
Right, thanks. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, is there any more question? If no more question, I will.
I'm Shanajok.
I will finish off my PowerPoint.
May I have a question?
Okay, or perhaps I also show the USM TV YouTube for you guys.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, Professor. I'm Shanajok.
Yes.
Me? Yeah.
Yes, Hagi.
Okay. I have one question, please.
Hagi, can you speak louder? Can you
hear me?
I cannot hear you.
I am Shanajok.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay. Can you speak a bit louder, closer to the microphone, please?
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's better. Okay.
Okay.
Speak louder.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So according to your literature review strategy of how we arrange our literature or body of the literature, so if we would like to investigate the socioeconomic determinants of healthcare expenditure, such as type of illness, type of healthcare, type of healthcare system, and economic well-being, there are so many independent variables. But according to this, there are so many articles in different country-based or in different time. They use cross-section or primary data. There are many differentiation. So when we arrange our literature review, how do we arrange it? According to the year of published article or country-based, or how do we arrange it?
Okay, now you see, Hagi, okay, now this is a question always a student will ask, okay, because after you read so many articles, then you find, oh my goodness, okay, in this topic, there are so many different type of methodology, researchers have been using, okay, or there are so many variables, determinants that people, researchers have been considering, okay, then how should I organize my literature review? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you come to this stage, okay, now the best thing is, okay, talk to your supervisor. Talk to your supervisor because your supervisor is the one who knows your area very well. Okay. If you talk to someone who do not know your area, okay, they might give you a wrong advice. Right? Okay. So your supervisor, okay, you can talk to your supervisor and say, oh, I'm confused. I don't know how to organize, should I organize in terms of methodology? Should I organize
or thematic?
Okay. Talk to them.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Yeah.
I'm also economics, so I'm glad to know about you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. You are from which school?
I'm from Social Sciences School.
What area you are doing?
Sorry?
What area?
Oh,
Social science
development economics. Economic of development. Economics of development.
Okay, I see.
I'm from Bangladesh. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Now, guys, okay, any more questions? If no more questions, did you want me to show the USM TV, the USM YouTube?
Sorry, Miss, I have a question. If we use Google Scholar, we will, we will find a lot of papers. How can we judge whether a paper is accredited or not?
No, when you say accredit, okay, what do you mean accredit? Okay.
A very important one. Is trustworthy. You know what I mean? From a very good journal.
Okay, so you mean a quality paper?
Yes, a quality paper.
Yeah. Okay, how do you judge a quality paper? Well, I will tell you, okay, read the paper and you know whether it's quality or not. Right? That's one. Okay. Yeah. So secondly, of course, okay, if you are the beginner, okay, you have to judge from the journal, which journal they are published. Okay. So if this article is published in the journals, okay, that means that this article is already peer review, okay, and the review process have been, probably one time, second, 2 times, to 3 times, so several couple of times, okay. So then, and finally, it's acceptable by a top journal, so that means it should be a good journal, a good papers, okay. All right, okay, but of course, definitely, you can always judge, okay, whether this is a good paper or not, okay.
Okay, thank you.
After reading it, right? Okay, thank you. But Ming, okay, Ming, I think it's most important is, okay, you review a related paper to your the topic that you are doing. That's most important. Okay, and also review the key papers. Key papers. When I say key paper, just now as one of the classmates asked how to justify a key paper, then I told him, okay, you can see the number of citation. If a lot of people cite this paper, that means the number of citation is high. That means this is one of the key paper, okay, in your area.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Ming.
Dr. Liu again. You mentioned about the past year students have to submit the thesis, right? So is there any platforms on the USM internals platform that we can access to those theses?
Oh, yes. Okay, our USM library do have e-thesis.
All right. In that case, maybe when you actually showing the YouTube links about the library, maybe you can highlight it on that where we can access to those.
Yes. I hope later on there is show where is the e-thesis. Okay, but okay, Liu, bear in mind. Okay, okay. Now we do have the student when the student passed. When the student passed the PhD, okay, they have to submit hard copy to our library. Okay, so our library do definitely collected the hard copy. Okay, but as a problem with this pandemic, okay, you guys cannot come to campus. Okay, now I'm not sure the collection of the ETCs. Okay, are they in full thesis or not? Okay, because as a requirement, anyone can access the first 30 pages. Okay, the first 30 pages of the thesis. Okay, but as I understand, not the full of them in e-copy. Okay, but this question, this is a good question. Okay, we should try. Later on, if we can go to this library, okay, we can try to log in, and then we see whether can we find a full copy of thesis in e-form or not. Which I don't think so. Okay.
Okay. Once we get the links, and then we will try it out.
Right. Thanks, Liu.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, Liu, are you in Malaysia or you're in off campus?
I'm in Malaysia right now. Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. Are you in Penang?
No, I'm in Ipoh.
Oh, okay. All right, but that's not a problem, right? Okay, you
right.
can always go to USM. Okay, then hard copy is available.
I'm trying to submit my Form Air to get clearance back to the campus as soon as possible.
Oh, sure. No problem.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Is there any more question? If not, shall we watch the USM library? Okay, Leo, mute your microphone now. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let's just go to the last one. Okay. Now this is a conclusion. I'll let you to read out. Okay. Now, okay. Let's go to this one. Okay. Our library. Okay. So this is just an intro. Okay. For those who are not in campus, okay, you have not seen this. You have not seen our library. Okay, a physical library. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, this one. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the YouTube?
No, it's not. No, it's not visible.
This is not.
We can't see it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Can you see now?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Thank you.
Now we can see it.
Yes, you can see now.
See different pictures, buildings of the USM.
Yes, we can see it.
1969.
1969.
We cannot hear anything, but we can
There
see.
is no voice.
Okay.
No voice, only pictures and
Yeah, only pictures, no voice.
reading, mission,
Professor?
vision.
But can we view in after the class the YouTube channel? Can we see this after the class?
Hello, Professor? Hello?
Yes.
Hello,
There is
Professor.
no voice. We can only see the picture, no voice. No voice.
Huh?
There are only pictures, but no voice.
No voice.
No voice.
Only pictures,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Hello,
Okay.
Professor.
All right.
Hello,
Okay.
Professor.
Yeah. Okay. No voice. Is it
Hello,
some of you
Professor.
say no voice? You cannot hear the voice?
Yes. We
Oh.
can hear the voice.
Okay.
Professor, excuse me.
Yes.
Can we watch this after the class, please?
You can. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. Perhaps it's my laptop problem. So I can hear the voice, but you cannot hear the voice. So, but then you can watch this. Okay, after the class. Okay. Now, for those who you're in our campus. Okay. Now you access the second one of the YouTube that I show in my slide. Okay, that it tells you how to access from off campus. Okay, you go to our USM library website.
Okay.
There is the off-campus access from off-campus. You can see that. Okay, it tells you how to access from off-campus. All you need is just to know your USM email address. Okay, your USM email address and your password. That's all. Very easy.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes,
Right.
Professor.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
Yes, Lee.
Yes, it's Abir. Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes. Okay, Abi. Okay. Abby.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but related to the attendance, I'm trying to put my attendance, okay, to be present, but unfortunately, it puts absent. Why?
Your attendance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You
trying
absent
to
twice? Twice, you mean your first and second lecture?
This lecture.
This lecture? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
It is appeared absent. Why?
Absent
Automatically
twice?
absent. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, no worry. Okay, don't worry about the attendance. Okay, as I say, okay, there's no marks for attendance. No marks for attendance. Okay, we just take your attendance. Okay, later on I will help you to record down your attendance. Abi. Okay.
Yes.
And,
yes, Abi.
And you will not be penalized. Okay. If you do not attend, don't worry. Okay. As I say, your marks is based on your assignment and your proposal presentation in week 14. Okay, the assignment in week 10 and the proposal presentation in week 14. So no marks for attendance. Don't worry. Okay, Abi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are we presenting the proposal individually or by the group?
You mean your research proposal? Who is talking now?
Yes.
Okay. You mean
Ibrahim.
your research proposal? Okay. Okay, Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim, I do not know. Okay, because for research proposal, you will go back to your school. I do not know your school arrangement. Okay, I do not know your school arrangement, but I believe, okay, to present a proposal should be individual. Should be individual.
Okay.
It's very difficult to present in group. Everybody have different
All right.
topic.
But
Okay.
the assignment, I think we're supposed to present together. We are in group for the assignment.
Yes. For assignment, yes. For assignment, you do in group.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Ibrahim. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Hello, Professor.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Shana Jok. Sorry for interrupt you. Can you hear me?
Yes, Hagi, right? Okay.
Okay.
The economic student, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Are there any other materials for during or for this class, or your just slides are enough for us today? Reference or any materials for today's class?
Oh, okay. I have my PowerPoint slides, which you can download from eLearn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all these are enough for us.
Come again. Okay. Now you see, for my PowerPoint slides, okay, I do have at the last slide. Okay, do you see some references?
Sorry.
Yeah, do you see some references? Yes. Okay. Now I suggested if you want to know how to know more about literature review, please read the references which I cited in the slides. Okay, and these 3 books are available in our library. Okay, as a hard copy. Okay, but I'm not sure about the soft copy. Okay, Hagi, can you find can you search later on? Okay, can you find some e-copies of the on literature review? Okay, or just go and Google in the internet. Okay, there are a lot of material explain how to write literature review.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctor?
Yes?
I have more question. Yes, Abir. I need USM proposal template, research template. So how can I get it?
You mean a template for your research proposal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, please get from your supervisor. Get from your supervisor because each school might have some because of your field, your economics, your business, or the template may be slightly different. So the best thing is get from your supervisor. Maybe perhaps your supervisor can share with you some of the research proposal written by his or her previous students. Okay, so that you can have a guide how to write a research proposal. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Because it's very difficult to have a one template with such all the discipline. No way, especially when you have from yeah. Okay, you understand?
Yes,
you
thank
understand
you.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
You must read your own research proposal from your same field, from your school. Okay, then you know better.
Yes, I know that, but she told me I have to go to the library then to get it. But unfortunately, I cannot get it. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a bit difficult for me to help you for this case because it will be of course in my school we have our own research template as well. Yeah. Better refer to your own school.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Abi. Thank you.
Hi, Professor. I have a question.
Yes.
This is Zhang Ziwei. So would you suggest our papers which publish in the journal related to our thesis?
Okay. Can you repeat your question again? You mean you publish paper and then?
Yes. Would you suggest our published papers related to our thesis?
Yeah. You should write paper from your thesis, and then you submit the paper to journal.
Okay. So this is necessary, or just if we want to do that, we do that.
No, you can write together with your supervisor. Okay. supervisor of your thesis. Yeah, okay, because by the time your supervisor might advise you, oh, hi, John. Okay, you see, oh, so you already you already written 75% of your thesis. Okay, and I think some of the finding in this is good. Okay, you can write in the papers. Okay, but then your supervisor will advise you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you, John. Yes. Okay. Now, any more questions? Okay. Now we have someone from USM. Okay.
Is there more to the lecture?
Is
there more to the lecture or only Q&A now?
It's Q&A now. Okay. If you have
finished.
something else, you can go. If you want to go, you can go now. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. We have someone from USM. Hudaifa Ahmad.
I'm a student, Doctor.
Student. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
You're from which school?
Yeah.
You're from which school?
Is there?
Oh, is there? Okay. Are you a local or from?
I'm from Indonesia. Currently, I stay in Indonesia.
Okay. All right. Okay, but you have
Good
background.
lecture. Good lecture.
You have a background, USM.
Yeah, thank you. Because I attended conference in USM last
I see.
month.
I see.
Good lecture.
Background.
Good lecture.
Okay.
Very good lecture. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. Is there any more question? Okay.
Hello, doctor. I have a question. I want to read the articles on Google Scholar, but my student email cannot apply for a Google account. So I can only log in to read journal articles by using Gmail. Are there articles I can't see by Gmail?
Wait. Okay, I don't understand your question because when we go to Google Scholar, as just now I show you just now, okay, when there are full paper available, we just click the link. There's no need to use your USM email.
Okay.
Unless you want to, unless Google Scholar do not provide full article, and then you need to access, you want to get the full article from USM email. From USM library, then you need your email account, USM email account, you see?
Oh, I know. Thank you.
All right, okay. Do you want me to show? When do you want me to
go
show
ahead,
the
bro.
Google Scholar again?
No, we mean how to access the library.
Huh? Yes. When do you want me to show?
I mean how to access the USM library.
How to access the USM library? Okay. Now let's
Yes.
Let's try. Let's try to go to Google. Okay, Window Explorer, and then share. Okay. All right. Okay. Now can you see? I'm using Google Chrome. Okay, I'm using Google Chrome, or if you are using Internet Explorer, also fine. Okay.
Can't see the screen.
Okay. Yes. I know. Can you see now? Yeah. It takes times. It takes a bit of time. Okay. Yeah. How come there's nothing? People are viewing Internet Explorer. Okay. No. Okay. Now come again. Okay. Let me come again. Okay. Google Chrome. Okay. Share. Okay, can you see this? Google?
Yeah. I can.
Okay, let's go to USM library website, yeah? Just type USM library website, okay? Our USM library, okay? This one, okay, you can find this USM library. Now, Okay, now, so you see the first one, we have this, if you want to renew your books or, your letters or returning books, okay, so we don't want this, okay, so just, okay. All right, okay, now, so now can you see a clearer one? Can you see this link? Okay, off
Yeah, we are
campus in Dear Open Athens. Can you see this?
yes.
Okay, so just double click. And then you just sign. Okay, now you see sign, you will bring to this icon, which asks, which you need to key in your USM email address and the password. Okay, which I already have it. So I just double click sign. Okay, so now you see you go to this discovery. Okay, all right, let's try to search, okay, thesis, because just now one of your classmates asked, can I access the thesis? Okay, just type thesis, okay, USM thesis, okay. Oh, see, I find this, okay. See, next to this discovery, there is a local content, USM thesis collection within USM net only. Okay, this is within USM net only. Let's try, okay, what is this? Okay, let's double click this. Your connection is not private. Okay. Okay. It didn't allow me to. Okay, let's try one more time.
Hi, Professor. Just click the advanced and you can enter the website.
Doctor, you can click on advanced.
Okay, I just click on advanced. Okay. All right, advanced. The server could not prove that it is etcs.usm. It is a security certificate is not entrusted. Proceed to USM thesis. Okay, unsafe. Okay, all right. We just say, okay, come, here we are. Now, welcome to this closed access digital repository of Universiti Sains Malaysia. Okay, so this is a closed access, okay. This repository system is containing multiple types of scholarly material, especially USM thesis. Okay, we can't make the thesis so open, okay. Now you say this is started to have thesis from in USM main campus, okay. You have Pusat Pengajian Sains, okay. You have Pusat Pengajian Sains Computer, okay. Yeah, so this is USM main campus, okay. Because our social science in the main campus, yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so you have the area, you see. So this here you can select the area, you see, education, business, education, okay, and then the year, okay, and the author are here. All right. Okay, this is, you do not know what topic you want to search, okay, but let's say if you have a specific topic already, okay, you can use the search engine in USM library, okay. Now, okay, these are all the theses, okay, these are all the theses, okay. Let's just click one and see what it shows us. Collection in this community. Let's go to ISDEF. Yeah, just now we have a student from ISDEF, right? Our Indonesian student. Let's see what is inside this ISDEF. ISDEF is our neighbor, Neighbor.
Thank you.
See, you see, yeah, Usman Ali, see, this is the topic from February 2016. Okay, it has a title Islamic. Islam is about Islamic study. Yeah. Okay. Application concept. I don't know how to read that.
Thank you very much. Appreciate, Prof.
Objektif dalam bahasa Malaysia pun ada. Okay. Objektif
Yes,
dalam kaedah penyelidikan berteraskan Islam. Okay. I'm reading. We also have a thesis written in Malay language. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So can you guys to explore for for your own area? Okay, Usam, you can spend some time to read this one. Okay. Okay. All right. Do you want me? What's your name? Adam.
Adamu. Yes.
Adamu. Do you want me to
Yes.
show more about our library website?
No, it's okay. I've understood how to go about it, Prof.
Thank you. Okay, so as I
Thank
said,
you.
all
Thank
you
you.
need is just your USM library, USM email address. Okay, you already can do it.
Okay.
A lot of things.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, so let me stop sharing. Okay. Let me go back to this one. Okay, any more question? All right, now it's better. Oh, everybody is already run away. See, okay, you just have the screen, but there's no people already. Okay. Any question? Tito, Timothy?
Yes, Prof. I still have one. Doc, I still have one question, Doc.
Okay, can. You can ask until 6 p.m. Alamak, who is talking now? Okay.
It's Timothy.
Timothy, yes, please. Yeah, speak louder.
Yeah, thank you very much for this great presentation.
No problem.
In fact,
Okay,
I have been an advocate and also a lover of publication. I've been into publications, but I have more understanding of how to source for materials and how to check for articles using references. Thank you very much.
Oh, all right. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Good luck for your good luck for your thesis research. Okay. So, how long you plan to finish your thesis?
Yeah.
Timothy? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
How long you plan to finish off your thesis?
Okay,
2.5 years.
I've planned to finish my thesis from now to September next year.
What? Okay, less than 1 year. Are you in your first semester now?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, okay. Do you know there's a minimum, minimum period to stay in the PhD program? Huh?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. There's a minimum period.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Next September, that means it's only 3 semesters. 2 semesters. You want to finish your PhD in 2 semesters?
No, it's not PhD. It's master's. It's master's.
Okay. Yes. The minimum for master is 1 year. Yeah. Sure. You can finish it. I'm sure. Okay. All right. Now, any more question?
Professor?
Ibrahim, yes?
Yeah. The other time, Ali was talking about theoretical framework and conceptual framework. And I was trying to raise, I want to make a comment because, when we talk about framework, we're talking about diagrams that show the link between the variables identified. Am I right?
Yeah, conceptual
Then
framework.
when you're not talking about theoretical framework, I'm thinking that theories are not necessarily a diagram. They are just reviews. Maybe when you adopt or adapt a particular theory to explain your identified variable. I think that is what it's trying to say. You can use a theory to explain the conceptual framework. It's not that the theory is a framework, is it? Can we call it theoretical framework, or we can just say theoretical review?
Okay. Now, theoretical. You see, okay, in economics, okay, when we say a theoretical framework, okay, we means it's a model, okay, especially when empirical study, okay. So we have started with, okay, what is the hypothesis of the theory, okay, then what is their model, how they examine it, okay, that is theory in what we means, okay.
Yeah.
So when you have the model, then you have the dependent variable, independent variable, as you know.
Yeah.
One of our students share with us, your DV and IV. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the DV and IV.
Yeah, okay. So now, but just now the student is asking, okay, can I use diagram to link between two theories, because he's asking, can I use diagram to explain further? After he explained all this theory A, theory B, then he want to show what is the relationship between theory A and B, and using a diagram. I say, why not? Okay, why not? Because he's trying to illustrate it clearer to the reader. Okay, how to understand theory A and theory B, and what is the difference between theory A and B using the diagram. I said there's no problem.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to. So you call that theoretical framework in that regard?
In his case, it's a theoretical framework.
Yeah, in that case, it's a theoretical framework.
In this case, it's a theoretical framework. Okay,
Yes. That is what I'm trying to comment on.
Right.
So that I'm not confusing.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Doctor.
No problem.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Doctor, excuse me. Do we have assignment for this week? Assignment?
No. You only have one assignment. You only have one assignment from week 1 to week 10. That is your group assignment. Only one assignment.
Got it. Thank you.
I don't have quiz also. I don't have quiz. Okay, no quiz. Okay.
Thank you.
So take it easy. No quiz.
Excuse me, Professor, once again.
Yes,
I drop in the chat room that all the chats that we have during the class session, can it be saved? And can we have access to it later after the lectures?
Sorry?
The chats. The chats that we, where there's a chat room where the session is ongoing.
Okay.
Can we have it saved and let's have access to it after the class?
Yes, I will do that.
In case we want to refer to any information or anything.
Yes.
Like your email, like any other thing. Yeah.
Can. I understand, because you guys have shared.
So we may need other information. Yeah.
Right. I will save that and I will post in the e-learn as well as including the recorded lecture.
Yeah, the link. Thanks a lot.
Professor?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I ask that?
Yes.
Can thesis be our reference?
Come again, Matthew. What's your question?
Thesis. Can it be our reference for our research?
You mean your thesis as your reference?
Other people's thesis as our reference.
Yes. You can cite other people's thesis. Okay. Yes, definitely. And then once you cite other people's thesis, and then you will have to put their thesis in your reference. You can.
All right. Thank you, Prof.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, Doctor.
Yes.
We will appreciate if you send this class recording.
All the material are in e-learn.
Okay.
Yeah, in e-learn. Okay, so after this, okay, I'll need to save it. Okay, give me some time to save it, and then I'll post it in e-learn. So you can access it tonight. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hi, Doctor.
Yes.
I'm Sahira. Can I ask a question that related to thesis? A personal question related to my thesis?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm doing a research that about cancer research that I'm focusing on meaning in life and hope among young people. But unfortunately, the literature that focusing on young people are very less. So I'm just very less in terms of meaning in life and hope, because this keyword is more focusing on older adults. So I'm just wondering, if you have any tips or maybe tricks, to find this keyword.
Okay. Now you see, now if you see, okay, you see, you already, when you talk about, okay, you see, you are examining the cancer among the young. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and then you are looking at the meaning of life and all this. Okay. So and then you find, okay, the existing literature is very limited for the young. You see, so then you are actually finding a gap already.
Yeah.
Right? You already have a gap, okay? That's one thing, okay? But then the next thing is trouble you is, oh my God, I don't have much paper to refer to. Right? But then, you say there are papers, there are a lot of papers on the adults, okay? So then your literature review, okay, of course, yes, supervisor, okay? But your literature review, you still can write a literature review that is on the adults. How the adults find, when they get canceled, and then they ask about the meaning of life and all this, okay? From there, then you can relate to your, to your topic and what you want to do about the young. See?
I see. Okay, got it. So it's not necessarily focusing on these young people.
Because you cannot find papers. Okay. But you can find paper on the adult. So maybe your literature should start from there. But of course, discuss with your supervisor too. Okay. Your supervisor.
Okay. Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now it's 5:49. Any more question or?
Yes, doctor. Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Doctor.
Hussam,
yes. Doctor, how I can get benefits from my USM account during using the sources such as Scopus?
What do you mean? How can you access the Scopus?
I mean now you told us that with our USM account we can get more benefits in these sources, in these databases. How can we get benefits?
Oh, okay. Just now we didn't go to show the Scopus. We show the thesis and then we finish off from there. Should we log in again? Okay. So I just show Hussam. Okay. All right. For those you find boring, you can always leave anytime. I just want to show Hussam how to access the Scopus. Okay. So we go to Google Chrome again. Okay. Yeah. So I will go back to this directory. Go back to my items. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go back to home. Okay. Go back to home. Now, you see, there is a. Are you with me? Can you see all this? Hussam?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. Good. Okay. Let's just search. Let's just search a database. Okay. Resources. Okay. Resources. You see databases. Okay. Can you see that?
ايوه شفته بس رسلته عشان الصياغه همزه وكذا اتاكد منها. شوفي الصفحه مالتي خلي تشوف تليفونها.
Okay. So you just need to click databases. Okay. Go to these databases. Okay. Then you can see what are these databases that we subscribe. Okay. EBSCO, Emerald, JSTOR, LawNet. Okay. And then you go to Scopus. See? Hussam?
Oh, yes. Yes, Doctor. Yes.
Yeah, just double click, okay? And then see what can you find from there. No, you see, these are the, no, this start exploring, then you can tell you start with the article title, abstract, okay? This is particular when you know a title, you know a journal title, a related journal article, the title of the article, and then you can type in here. You got it, Kusam?
Yes, yes, doctor. Yes, by title.
That's the way you search from the Scopus. Okay, if I were you, I usually go for Google. I go to Google Scholar. I want to search the related papers, and then I go and, if I cannot find a full paper there, I just double click, and then you will link to the USM library. Okay, and then you will tell me whether I agree access to this journal or not.
Yeah, doctor, thank you. Got it.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me stop this one. Okay, can I stop this one? Is there any more question about the library? USM library?
Hello.
Okay.
Doctor, this is Chang.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a question related to USM library. Is there a database for us to just search the PhD dissertation?
Okay.
Is there a database? Is there a database for us to just search the PhD dissertation? Because when we search the Google Scholar, most of them are theses published in journals. But I want to find PhD thesis only.
You mean a PhD thesis for USM only, or for any?
Is there a database? Is there a database? I just search ProQuest, but it is said that USM no longer subscribe to this database.
Yes. We do. Some of the database.
Some is also fire.
ProQuest, we don't subscribe. We do subscribe to ProQuest.
Yeah, because I want to read some PhD dissertation to find out the general format of
Okay, from any university. You mean from any university, not from USM thesis,
yes,
not from USM only.
Yes,
okay.
All of the foreign PhD thesis.
No, we don't. Okay, as far as I know. Okay, as far as I know, perhaps I may be wrong. I have not come across a database. We just collected thesis. Okay, this is because most of the university they don't allow the thesis to be fully openly accessed. You see, by others, because because thesis is the work written by the student for so many years. Okay, and it should not be open access unless they converted, unless the student converted. Okay, unless the student posts it themselves in the internet, make it available, make it open to read so that everyone can read. Okay, or unless the student convert their thesis into a journal article, then you also can read from there. But usually, most of the university we don't make it so. As we do worry about the plagiarism.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, but as far as I know, I never see a database collecting all the PhD thesis. Okay, anyone know? Anyone come across?
ProQuest Central. I just type it on the chat. ProQuest Central. This is a database for dissertations and theses. Most of them are PhD. So this is a database for thesis, I think, but I cannot find it in USM library.
We don't. Okay, wait, that means we don't subscribe. Okay, because there are so many databases that we cannot afford to subscribe everything. Very expensive.
Okay, I see.
Just for the Science Direct, Taylor and Francis, it already costs us millions of ringgit. Very expensive. They are very expensive. Okay.
So maybe I will look for Google Scholar then.
Yeah. Okay, ProQuest Central. Okay, ProQuest Central. I see. Okay, Google Tips. Okay, I can. I can check also. Okay, but I actually think. Okay, you can access one or two theses online. Okay, just look at the way they write. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, someone sent to us. https://oetd.org.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, sometimes our students know better. They have a lot of
Yes, I'm very
resources.
grateful for that. Thank you, Dr. and thank you for our classmates.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so Shahira, no Shahira. Okay. All right. Any more
Hello,
questions?
Professor.
Yeah. Okay. So
Going through the database, the off-campus library. Going through the off-campus library, you were showing something before you got to the database. Can we just, once I know the topic, can I just put it in the